Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be sharing how I created this Memorydex with products from Scrap Diva Designs latest released. And this month there is a Steamboat Willie sort of theme, which I think is really cute. So I have the mouse here, the girl mouse and the boy mouse. So stinking cute, and I messed up a little bit with her shoes here. I will create another one for an upcoming video where I created that a little bit better. I thought this piece was going to go on the lower part, but it was actually gonna go on the upper part. So yeah, there is good pictures over at Scrap Diva's website, so you can check those out if you are interested in how to put everything together. So here is the boy version of this shoe. I had some shoe difficulties for this one as well, but I learned as I went where all of the pieces were supposed to be layered. And I think this little guy is super cute, and yeah, I really enjoyed creating him and building him up in these colors. I think it looks quite nice. For the head part there is also this mouth part, so you can cut that out of a different color cardstock if you like. So there we go, we have the boy and the girl created. And for the Memorydex itself, I'm going to use the Steamboat Willie Memorydex card, and I cut this out of some black cardstock, and then I creased everything. There is sort of a pocket here, so I just reinforced it with my bone folder. And then I could take some liquid glue to the tabs and just go over them with some glue and then attach it to the inside of this pocket. You can see here what I'm meaning with just going over them, so it was easier to crease them. I find that when there is stitching close to the edging, there is a possibility that you will crease it on the stitching part and not on the actual line, so that is why I'm doing that. Here you can see I cut another part with the beautiful stitching details, and I will attach that on the front of this just to give it a finished edge, which I really think is important when you are creating a project, that you are thinking of the details. So that turned out so cute, I really enjoy it. There is also this piece that creates a bow, so I cut out of some white for the backing and some red glitter cardstock for the top part. So we'll have that to one of the ears. And for the lower part there is also this dot pattern that you could actually cut into this directly if you like, if you had it open and not put together. But I decided to go ahead and just use it like a template, and now I can just put the white dots on top of this where the glue is. So I think that turned out quite nice, and we can attach our little bow. There is also the Steamboat Willie heart hands. So off camera I created the hands. There is a super simple way to do that. And for there is 3 pieces, so this is the backing piece for everything. I'm making sure that this is layered so that I can have my hands on the top of this and that the pocket is still being able to be used. So there we go. Now I wanted to create a Memorydex sort of holder for this. So I took this envelope which has a sturdy backing. I talked about this in my release video. This was my first attempt ever to create something like this, and I learned quite a lot, but I left this piece of footage in so you could see my thought process here. So this is, I think, a 1/2 inch from all of the edges, but I figured that it was a little bit too much like depth in this, so I decided to go ahead and just put another line, and that's the one I'm gonna use. You can see here I'm just putting it, I think, a half. If it was 1 inch, then it was a 1/2 inch that I added to it, and then cut off the same amount, so I have the same like height for my sides. This is one of the pattern papers for this month's collection, and I just traced the like outside piece for this, so I will dress this into the inside. And here I also did some mistakes. I did the same measurements for all of this, but in like hand side I should probably have made it a little bit smaller, since I wanted this to fit inside of this. So you will see that I will do some creative cutting later on when I'm trying to fit it into my box here. So that is also something I learned. So I would do that if I was you and wanted to recreate this type of box. There probably is fancy dies out there. I don't have any dies for this, so I just wanted to create something that could hold my Memorydex, because I have been building up a couple of them since I'm creating a lot with Scrap Diva's products. Here you can see I just dressed the sides, and you can cut them to whatever size you would like. Here is my first attempt to this, but I wanted to like preserve the paper, so I will go ahead later on when I'm realizing that I'm a little bit off with the measurements, that I will just score it like 1/8 of an inch less. You can see it here that it's not perfect. So I learned a lot from this. I will probably be needing to do it again if I wanted this to be super cute. You can see a straw. I just measured and cut it, and I placed it on top of that. I didn't even attach it for this video, because I know that I probably will lift them out when I am attaching more to this construction, if I'm going to use it. I probably should cut like a little bit off from the straws as well, but I was a little bit anxious that I was going to ruin it, so I didn't have any more straws at home. So I decided to go ahead and just leave them a little bit too big. But I think it's like pressing to the sides quite nicely. But you can see, yeah. So this was my first attempt, and I had some washi just to make the top part of my box pretty. I didn't super like that either, but it's a work in progress, and I hope you got inspired and maybe want to try to create your own box at home. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you got inspired. I will have links down below for Scrap Diva shop, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!